Hello and welcome back to yet another video from Mattydtube, and in today's video what I am going to be talking about is the lessons you learn from life. Now, I don't normally say this, but sometimes if you know me, I'll probably put that life is a lesson, and it truly is, where we can learn and embrace things. And yeah, here are some things that for now I have learned and come to basically live by during life, and something I always go by. Now, with that said and explained what this video is going to be about, let's hop and jump right into it. Okay, so I have said this a couple times in a couple videos, but the first quote that personally I live by is an anime quote, and it's stated right here. It is state that the master has tried more times than the the master has failed more times than the novice has tried. This is clearly, it explains this a little bit deeper, you know. So basically, I mean, if I explain this, basically just going to be the quote again. It's stating that how many times the novice, or the person who is learning that certain thing right now, has tried over and over and over again, the master has failed more times than that to become not perfect, but reach the level that he is right now, or she is right now. That basically tops it off really, and that is one quote that I live by. Moving on to the second one. This is actually really quick, not gonna lie. So with the second one, another thing that I personally live by, and I don't believe it is a quote, but let me just state it on the screen: keep your personal life to yourself. Okay, this is rather hard for some people to do. But I mean, obviously, if you just won the lottery, you're going to tell like someone that you know, oh my gosh, I won the lottery. But personally, let me not rephrase it, but give you more of an example. Okay, you know, I kind of a commentary in my videos. I just give examples and not really as like a means to elaborate. But let's get into this elaboration. Anyways, with that said, so yes, keep your personal life to yourself. Basically, your personal life is you. You can tell your really close friends, obviously, and things that are going on, shouldn't really share them with other people. Let me explain. Alright, let's say something bad has really happened and you tell somebody, then they may, obviously, some people are kind-hearted and may wish that you get better. Others, wrong example. Okay, let's say something's really good has happened to you, and you tell somebody, and they might say that, oh, I'm so happy for you, but it's what they say as like a facade. They could really be plotting against you, and you really don't know. You don't know people's true intentions until they show it. Now, that's also, if you tell somebody, it can go either way. They can genuinely be happy for you, or they can't be, or they won't be. It can go either way. It's like a 50-50 chance. You don't really know somebody until you get to experience their true side, which will only come out in dire moments, or moments where they get jealous. If that person gets jealous of your situation, they may start plotting against you in some sort of way. So it's just something that I have personally learned, not to necessarily share all your personal details in life to everybody that you know, because you don't know what's going on in their head or what they want to try to do to you. Third thing, obviously, you don't, okay, quick side stop, you don't obviously have to live by these as well, but these are just personal things that I have personally learned throughout my 13 years of life. So yeah, excluding like the first couple months or year or so, these are the things I've learned throughout my life. Third thing, okay, this might have been said many times by other people to you, But I'm going to say it again, not listening may be someone's downfall. If you don't listen hard enough, or to an example or an explanation for how to do a specific thing, that's me. Or don't be so cocky and arrogant in a situation that you don't know. That's more of what I'm trying to say. Now, okay, let's say you're a novice or in a certain thing or situation, and you just get overconfident because you did one thing correct, and then you start doing more and more things, and somebody is trying to like, oh, that is like a fast way. These things might, I don't know, for example, explode or something like that. But you don't listen, you keep on going because it's convenient for you. And then obviously, since the professional has said, they end up exploding. If you don't listen, I'm not saying, actually this will come in a little bit later, I'm not saying don't be gullible. What? Wait, I'm not saying be gullible and listen to everybody like someone says, oh, little child, hop in my van. I'm not saying, okay, let me get into your van. No. That's kidnapping. It's just different. I'm not saying you should listen to everybody and every adult that you know. No. But you should listen to people who have your best interest at heart, or show that they have some sort of interest in helping you grow. These hand signs is because I'm half Italian. Let's go. Anyways, yes, so listen to the professionals really, and try not to get their advice or their green light to go and do something, but just listen to at least what they have to say. If you see a different route that accomplishes the same thing just in a better, more convenient way instead of going through a longer way, so be it. But try listening to the people that are professionals that have your best interest at heart. Fourth, I think I've explained this a little bit already, which is don't be gullible. So I'm going to move on to another one, which is still the fourth, and I'll be doing a fifth, because there's no conclusion for lessons to life. Conclusion, live it the best way you can. No, there's no conclusion for such a thing, but these are just personally like my experiences, and if you really want to go by them, that's fine. Or if you think, oh, that makes sense, and want to start living by it, for example, then okay. But this is just my personal experience, and each person's experience is completely different and shapes them to be who they are. Let's go to the fourth. Okay, I'm going to be doing 6 actually, and I'm going to quickly sum up the 3 and then I'll elaborate a little bit more. The first one is look at life like a lesson. You're learning things as you go on, and as you continue living, you'll see things that may make you despise life, that make you enjoy and love life, or that can change your view and perspective. Let's say you've grown up to believe a certain thing, and then you see something that completely contradicts your ideals. That will change and shape you to the person that you are. But just see it as a growing lesson to everything that happens to you shapes you to become who you are supposed to be. And every situation, whether it be good or bad, will give you ideas and ideals to live by in the future. So I pretty much already summed that up. So, what is this? The 5th? 6th? No, it's 5th because there's one more. Yeah. Enjoy it to the fullest. Now, okay, this might be rather questionable for some people. Like, Matthew, I am in my mother's basement or my parents' basement. How on earth can I be enjoying a basement? Now, okay, yeah, that doesn't really go for everybody, but when possible and necessary, you can enjoy life to the fullest. Just look at it as a lesson. Yes, you do learn things, yes, but also look at it as an experience that you go through, as like a journey and a ride, like a roller coaster that may give you loops, turns, twists and turns, but you end up in your destination in the end. 6th, because right now I'm holding a paper. I can only use one hand. Yes. Okay. This is more of a personal thing. So as I was saying, the third one's a little bit third. The sixth one is a little bit personal, which is we see the world through only our eyes. Okay, yes, you must be thinking, well, Matthew, yes, obviously we have eyes to see, and right now I am looking at you with my eyes, not my nose. So, what are you going at? Well, yes, this is based more from an Avatar: The Last Airbender scene. Yes, and to elaborate further on that point, we see things and perceive the world through just and only our eyes. We don't really seem to connect through anything else. We see something and we judge it through our perspective of our eyes and what we see. I believe that it's better to see things from a different perspective, still obviously using my eyes as a fifth sense, but seeing it from another and different perspective, taking into consideration other things. Now, a common quote may be, "Oh, it's not what it looks like." Most of the time, rather, it's used as a joke, or it may be, or they are lying, and it is definitely jugu jugu. But in some cases, it legitimately, genuinely is not what it looks like, and we may I may see things and judge things based on our view. If I'm gonna take this. If people can't see and don't have their perspective mind of racism, if a police could not see, a racist one, for example, I'm not saying all police are racist, they're just each individual people that have their own perspectives and ideals. Some ideals may be crappy, delusional, and deluded, and just completely nonsensical and stupid and should be thrown in the trash. But others are not, so let me just clarify that. Let's say, for example, I'm just taking this as an example, just want to, state that a racist police could not see or could not use his eyes while he is referring to someone or talking to someone or about to arrest them. If they cannot judge them by color, if they cannot see that, then the whole racism thing when it comes to police and arresting is not going to be like, it's not going to be racist. If you get what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to explain it the best way possible, but words right now are a little bit all over the place. Yeah. Anyways, that's really just what I wanted to say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying, we should all cut out our eyes, and it's better if we don't see, use like the Masenko Rasengan, the Venegan and the Shangan or something like that. No. I'm not saying that we should turn into a flipping murderer and start ripping people's eyes out so nobody can see, but I'm trying to say that we should see things not through just our eyes, but through our other senses to perceive the world from a different viewpoint and light. Anyways, that wraps things up, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one and learn a couple things, hopefully, and yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Tell me if you want to live by any of these, or if they've sparked or piqued your interest, and yeah, just put that down in the comment comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace. Peace.